pictures have emerged of Tánaiste Leo Varadkar attending a music festival in London. Of course, this would have been the weekend that the Electric Picnic was due to take place here, and he has been roundly criticised for those pictures. People, I think the tweet said something along the lines of, here's Leo Varadkar at this festival, and there was a picture of him sitting in what looked like a kind of on the grass in a VIP section, when there is no plan for I suppose the reopening of the events industry in Ireland. And I mean, he's been lambasted for it, for being tone deaf, for being...
yeah, of course he is. This is the world we live in nowadays. Look, is this what counts for? Is this what passes for scandal nowadays? I don't get this story. Yeah, maybe it was a little tone deaf. But first of all, that tweet was wrong. There is a plan. You can disagree with the plan. You can say it was too conservative, but there is a plan. And festivals are allowed from this week on in Ireland. So he was maybe 2 days ahead by going to a festival in the UK. And the reality is that festival was legal and legitimate in the UK, and he was on holidays there. He's entitled to go to a concert. I don't get what the problem is. I really don't.
Do you really not? Because I like, for a start, I think you have to give one thing to Leo Varadkar is he has hardly been the one saying close everything down,
no,
stay home,
not.
stay safe and all this. Of all of the politicians in Leinster House, he's been one of the ones who have most been pro opening up and wanted things like the Electric Picnic to go ahead. So you have to give him that. But is there not something, Shane, that politicians now appear to think that statesmanship has gone, that when they're off duty that they can behave just like Joe Soap and they can turn up anywhere, and there is an issue in the optics of this thing that
there is optics.
There is optics because currently there was an awful lot of people who would have been at that Electric Picnic this weekend had it been on. Maybe even Leo Varadkar would have been one of them, and an awful lot of bands and an awful lot of people very disappointed and frustrated in the music industry. And I suppose to see our leader, it's about leadership and statesmanship and those types of things, and wearing the mantle of that. Maybe yes, when you're off duty as well. Have we changed in terms of politics? I know you're saying, oh, is this what passes for scandal now? But equally, is there not an onus on the Micheál Martins and the Leo Varadkars and the Eamon Ryans
never to have fun?
Not to never have fun, but to behave in a manner that says we're in it together. Is there not
if I absolutely would, if Leo Varadkar,
you wouldn't have been at that concert, you would not have gone to London. I know you long and well enough, and yet one of our political leaders did it.
Well, look, if Leo Varadkar had said a week ago, we are not opening up, we are not having concerts here, we're not having festivals here, it would have been absolute hypocrisy. That isn't the case.
But we're not accusing him of that. We're not accusing him of hypocrisy.
But what are we accusing of?
We're accusing him of saying, if you
perception
and
difficulties,
optics, and you know that optics and perception are half of politics.
They are.
And is there not an onus on our leaders to say, I'm in it with you, I'm walking this road with you? Is that not important anymore?